New from Eureka Classics is Kung Fu Cult Master. A movie that's absolutely insane. There's just so much going on in this crazy film that it's got a wealth of a story that's hard to really pinpoint all the factions because there's so many things going on. It's all these crazy images. It's got laugh out loud moments filled with fantastic fights, and it feels like a genuine assault on the senses. This movie really reminded me a lot of Zoo Warriors from the Magic Mountain. It had that kind of chaotic anarchy going on, which was just crazy. Now, bear with me as I try to somehow recount this crazy story.
公子，你有冇帶武器喺身啊？
冇啊。
點解有啲硬焗焗嘅樣住我嘅？
係咩？一柱擎天。
It opens up with a kind of backstory which could be a movie in of itself, telling the kind of legend of these swords, or a couple of swords that are in the movie, and we learn that one leader of a certain martial arts cult or group has got the sword, can't really get it to work for him, and has kind of went away. All the other groups and leaders of the martial art cults are after this.
為咗同五大派死爛嘅人報仇，謝信，我哋係一定要得到手嘅。
Somebody may know some information, they go along, they kill these two people, there has a son, years later the son grows up as Jet Li, adventure ensues. God, you just can't tie it down to what it is. And it's one of those ones that maybe I'll pick up in the story the second, the third watch. I kind of got a grasp of who was who and what was going on while watching it, but it really does feel like an assault. It's got all these crazy characters that really just leap off the screen, which are just ridiculous at moments or super cool in other moments. We get these wonderful fight sequences which are absolutely delightful sometimes, and sometimes not as much, but then they add humour and silliness into them that's just as entertaining. We get a wealth of secondary characters. We get Richard Ning as a vampire, and it kind of feels like a kind of satirical take on a vampire, but they play it straight faced almost. It's weird. There is a man who is half man, half boulder, which is just it's kind of wonderful. There are all kinds of other craziness going on in this, and it is indeed crazy martial arts movie. One that I felt I had to give it 100% attention, and even then still felt like it was washing over me. Wong Jing directs this one, and he has taken a movie that should maybe be 2.5 hours long and condensed it down to 99 minutes, and it moves super quick, always moving forward, always adding in new characters, situations, bad guys, fights, wildly colourful backdrops and characters, huge amount of extras. The production on this feels like large scope, and Jet Li is almost lost in the throng of all these people going on. When he does his fights, it's pretty great. But for the most part it's wire fu, and it's kind of over exaggerated, but still at the meantime kind of fun. The Kung Fu Cult Master was a daunting task. As I sat down and watched it, it really did feel like a challenge to get my head around the story. When I kind of pushed that to the back of my brain and just enjoyed what was happening in front of me, because there's always something fun happening there, I just enjoyed it. And that's the best thing I can say about this one. Don't go in looking to decipher exactly what's going on. Just go in and watch some martial arts mayhem. It's strange, unusual, unique, and weirdly entertaining. Let's dive into the disc and see what extras there are. Here we are in the disc for Kung Fu Cult Master. We have the original Cantonese mono audio, English dubbed mono audio, another commentary with the prolific Frank Zheng, Kung Fu Master 2004 interview with Sammo Hung. This is 23 minutes 49 seconds. They touch on some fun subjects, like working with Bruce Lee, how he kind of got into the supernatural films, trying something that other people didn't do, and how difficult it really is making a fight sequence, along with many other topics. We have the Hong Kong theatrical trailer and the English export trailer. Also included in this set is a 20-page booklet with the essay We Don't Need Another Hero, or Revenge of the Kung Fu Cult Master by Simon Abrams, and goes on to talk about how this was Wong Jing's worst film he released that year of the 9 that he released, and then goes in to see how it should be reappraised and the kind of idea and legacy of the story. And that's the extras for Kung Fu Cult Master. So there we have it. Kung Fu Cult Master is a oddball of a movie, right up there with Zoo Warriors from the Magic Mountain. It is all kinds of batshit crazy. Sometimes you've just got to put your hands up and go, you know what? Entertaining, completely bonkers. I don't know what drugs they're on making it, but more power to them. I'd love to know your thoughts on Kung Fu Cult Master if you've seen it. So let me know in the comment box below whether you loved it, hated it, fell somewhere in the middle. Can't wait to read your comments on this crazy martial arts movie. As always, there is more content up here. You can see more of my stuff. In the description box below are links to Patreon, membership program and manvfilm.com, all ways in which you can support me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.